Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando Deiner Berrio. Here is Jose Valenzuela.
Berrio is going to do a lot of posturing. He's going to do a lot of posing. He's not going to run his hands, and he's not going to give Valenzuela much to hit. You see that right there? He's going to block virtually everything that Valenzuela throws, or at least he's going to try to. The other side of that is Valenzuela. Yes, you run your hands. Yes, you've got a lot of power. You got to pace yourself, and you got to try to find openings. And most importantly, for young fighters, stay patient. The patience that Valenzuela has throughout the course of this fight is going to determine how well he does in this fight. For Valenzuela, he's supposed to come here now and put it all together.
There's a beautiful counter shot by Valenzuela. Berrio, as you mentioned, is more... He is calculated in his punching distribution, so he is more selective, whereas Valenzuela is about volume, and he just clipped Valenzuela. Valenzuela pulled right back, and then he ate a big shot over the top from Berrio. On to round 3, this one's scheduled for 10. Jose Valenzuela looking to maintain his undefeated record. He's 9-0, taking on the veteran in Deiner Berrio.
Look, you see him bouncing a little bit now. I'm not saying that he's got to bounce, but he's got to find it. Look at that. He's got to find a way around, like that right there. You saw that after he threw his shots. Oh, wow. That's a good job.
Well, yeah, that was a little bit of theatrics.
Come here. No. Look, ref is not having it.
Ray Corona admonishing Berrio.
Stop it. Nada pasó. Come here.
I'm sorry,
Nada pasó. Get over there.
Give that man an Academy Award.
Let's see what happens. So he did get hit. Okay. It's a punch behind the head, and actually on the neck. So yeah. So even as a ref, again, like these refs are having a hard time. It's not all their fault. But in this particular situation, you got to give this fighter some time to recover. You got to make sure that this fighter is okay.
Just based on instincts right now.
Yeah, that's his style. He's doing what he always does right there. Even this right here, we're seeing him explode more than he normally does, you know? This is his style. He's going to posture, he's going to pose, and then he's going to find a moment to let go of something vicious. Like that right there.
On the stretch we go, the third. And Berrio suffered a shot behind on his neck. We're on to the 4th round between him and Valenzuela. In foreign territory for Valenzuela, this is the first time he is into the 5th round.
Yeah, so then just stay poised, continue to work, use what's working, and everything that you worked on in camp. You know, I don't think they expected an easy night tonight. Of course, he said he wanted the knockout, but I don't think he necessarily thought that knockout was going to come in the 1st round. You see, big left hook landed by Berrio, then a big overhand right landed by Berrio. Another hook, and then another right hand.
The action is intensifying, much to the delight of the fans here in Bakersfield.
He's losing the fight just based on inactivity. So this round right here, he's decided to pick it up, and it's working for him.
Now chance of Rayo here in Bakersfield. There's a left that staggered Berrio. Berrio appeared to be staggered from a shot, or maybe that was just gamesmanship on the behalf of Berrio.
Just be concrete in what you do well. You start to take on the personality, that start to do the things that your opponent does, and you start to get hit like this right here.
That was a nice combination for Berrio that caught the 22-year-old upstart Jose Valenzuela.
What caused me to give Berrio 2 rounds is he's allowing himself to be hit. So he's got to do this right here. He's got to stay in control and not get greedy like that right there.
Well, now they're in the pocket. They are just hammering away upon one another. We talked about the work. What's that song from the Isley Brothers? I got work to do. That's what Berrio needs to do. He's got some work in front of him.
And Berrio's he's let go of an overhand right, and he's letting go of a straight right. I mean, I love it when he throws because it looks like something's going to happen, and then he stops, and it busts my bubble every time. It more than likely is what he did to win 22 fights. I didn't see him.
Oh, big shot! Valenzuela got hurt.
Big shot right there. It's the overhand right.
Valenzuela got hurt. He crouched down. He was momentarily wobbled. He recovered, but Berrio tested the chin of the 22-year-old out of Los Mochis. winning records, but are going to test young prospects.
And guess what? Boone's from where I'm from. So who did I spend some time sparring with before I turned pro? And as a pro, boom, someone who's got a lot of experience and can take you a long way, give you some learning lessons. This is a lesson right now for Valenzuela. I do have him winning the fight. Yes, there's virtually 2 rounds left, round left, and he is in control, but Berrio is that guy that gave him the resistance that he needed at this point in his career, and if he makes it through this fight, he'll be better because of it. Defensively, don't stay there after you punch.
And Berrio landed a personal fight high, 21 punches in the 9th round. Want to thank Justin Goodman and Marco Ortega with the numbers all night long, but right now Valenzuela's starting off strong here in the 10th.
Yeah, Valenzuela's starting off strong, but look, here's the thing. Don't get greedy. And here's something that they need to learn moving forward. I'm going to say it right now. Hopefully they hear me. Start working on some head movement.
Big right hand that caught Valenzuela. Valenzuela put his hands up as to say, okay, bring me more.
Jab.
This is a fight between 2 guys who are testing each other's wills. And to think we got one more night of PBC on FS1 tomorrow night at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific time.
La campana, the bell!
Highly entertaining matchup between Jose Valenzuela and Deiner Berrio as we go to the scorecards. We'll come back and get the verdict here in Bakersfield. What a fight between Jose Valenzuela and Deiner Berrio as we go to the scorecards. Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Judge Abel Orta scores at 190. Rudy Barragan, 99-91. And Ralph McKnight, 98-92. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And still undefeated, Jose Rayo Valenzuela.
For all the best boxing content, follow PBC on Fox on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.